Let's continue our path. As changing has different from our upgrades, but even the railroads and the train itself have changed substantially.
Yeah, thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are.
You find a way to upgrade your database.
Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated railroad data. The discrepancies between the old data and present
500
reality
years.
are far greater than I anticipated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town. According to the data.
Finally! I can see it! The stupid statue we're trying to get to for forever.
Your data had better be right this time.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please look this way, and you will see a Kresnik's torch. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. We have taken the shortest possible route. Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account next time I plan a route.
Next time, I will get it right. Okay. Does this still think I'm in the other team? Oh, it does. Hold on. Am I able to be this team yet? Can I switch to low end yet? No. I don't know when I can switch. Oh. Yes! Oh my god, please give me Cryo Traveler. Oh my god, and it works! I don't have to wait like I did with Pyro. Oh my god, Cryo Traveler. Oh my god, I haven't seen this yet. Okay. We're looking for this. I'm standing up. We don't have to worry about set because of the fact that I'm just using Gladiator's Finale, which kind of works in all the sets, because Traveler does normal and charge attacks anyways as their main source of damage. Okay, we're looking at talents. Nothing super unique in this. I imagine the attacks are the same. Yeah, these never change. Okay. Ice Fog Piercer. Stabs the opponent with Traveler's Weapon, which releases an ice cold fog. This deals cryo damage to opponents up ahead. And I see 4 in Permafrost. Or Stellar Jubilee. Oh my god, please tell me this is what I think it is. Hold on. I'm looking at this. Cryo Member triggers Superconductor Swirl. It becomes Stellar Conduct. Yes! Oh my god, finally! Super fulfilling crystal nearby opponent to cry damage. Oh my god, yes. Yes!
Firestorm!
Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god. Get out of here, Traveler. You're getting used for the first time in... Okay, well that's annoying. But like, oh my god, yes! It does mean I have to upgrade all these again. Yes! Finally! Oh my god. Where's the old? Ice Javelin. Oh, please tell me it's actually like a spear. I need to see the Traveler absolutely yeet a spear. In case you didn't know, when the people watching already know, my spear is my favorite weapon of all time. Okay. Interesting. Okay. When opponent is hit with an ice crystal, the Traveler gains 1 stack of Frost Glow. Frost Glow expires after 30 seconds. The number of damage... When 8 stacks, the number of damage increases by a certain amount as well. Oh yeah, there's a lot of damage numbers in here. Okay. Stellar Glimmer. What the fuck is Stellar Glimmer? Yeah, we still only know Stellar Swirl, What could it be of the cryo reactions? It could be... my guess is Freeze? Because Freeze still hasn't been the greatest. I see a dog. Is that who I think it is? That's Alyosha's dog.
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
Oh, I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
That's Alyosha's dog. Right? I'm not going crazy? got the red band on. That's Alyosha's dog.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
People are here are short, cold as ice.
Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
I see Alyosha. There he is.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Yeah, there he is. There he be.
Hi there.
Wolfman.
Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Same line as the other dude just said.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuzha. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy.
The thing she's doing might be good. The problem is that her means, the ends don't justify the means in this case. She's literally taking all of the crystal for herself. And so people don't have enough energy or heat just in general. And then a place that's literally constantly blanketed in snow, that's not great.
Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuzha, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be...
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal. You are free to purchase the shortfall from elsewhere on the market.
What market? Nobody else is selling! And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate!
Which is why the Snezhnograd Veche passed a resolution to support border communities. Without which, you wouldn't even be able to buy crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. I even wrote a letter to confirm the true figures, but... I'm afraid the quota really is as low as you've been advised. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complex...
I can barely hear the music.
size industrial application. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use, and in doing so, we must make sure that everyone is treated fairly. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify the rates or quotas.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, I was just discussing it with the mayor. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. You can come to me directly to register, and I will allocate time slots accordingly. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use. We can at least make sure you'll be able to boil water and cook food each day. Let's hang in there and make this work together.
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh? Oh, no wonder nothing's open for business. People are barely getting by.
You were looking for an inn, right? For your, Fae friend?
Not really a Fae.
Paimon's not a fae.
I have a small place in Sretomoroszk. I don't stay there very often, though. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now.
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then.
Nice. I was wondering when we were going to meet him. Oh. Nice. Again, he's not going to be built for a while, but... I mean, not too far... Oh, no, actually. I still have to finish... Actually, I think Shepard's just finished, right? No, she's not yet. Once Chevrolet is finished, I then still have to go through these 4, get all their artifacts leveled up. And then after that, I have to go through a bunch of characters' weapons. Any weapon that's not at least 80 out of 80 is to get upgraded. Which is a good few of them. Hold on, let me grab my first Cryoculus. Wherever this one is. Oh, it's up there. Oh, look at that thing. And we're still in the forced team. It's really interesting. Nice. Cryoculus, baby. That means, I think in my inventory I should have one of each now. At least, to have a look at them. Animo, Geo, Electro, Dendro, Hydro. I don't have any Pyro on me because I used them all. Then Lunoculus, and then Cryoculus. It's still crazy to me that we didn't know originally that there would be a separate set of like things added. Like the Lunoculus would be a thing. Why are you telling me to go up there? What? That was weird. Maybe it's because that's where I came from? Oh, no idea. I like that it's a very similar skill to, what is this? Oh, it's just a money thing. I like how it's, oh, no, that can be Prime Ice resource as well. But, it's a very similar skill to Kaya's. Yay, we get to stay with Alyosha. Oh, I didn't look at his thing. Frick.
So cozy and warm. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced...
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find this Nezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
Is there a doctor in Sretomoroszk?
They aren't in town right now, and
That's
they
not
won't be
my
back
idea.
anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash-landed on the ice?
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our...
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnegrad after all.
I mean, I was about to say, how are we going to move it? But the Travelers fought multiple gods on multiple occasions, sometimes multiple at once. I'm pretty sure we're basically just Kratos at this point. I'm pretty sure we can just pick it up. Like, just pick up the entire train and then just carry it over to a nearby thing. That'd
I've
be
been
awesome.
doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Sretomoroszk is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act.
Huh? Wait.
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They'd prefer carrots to Kresnik Kristall anyway. Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Ah. You know, he felt kind of fishy to me, but...
Him? Really?
Huh? You're coming with?
Look at the train station. We're burning. I mean, never been to that.
Oh. Okay then.
You stay here and rest. Sit.
There's no point pushing myself.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Puppy.
Oh, a doggy. Angry doggy.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get to Garin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try turkey. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin.
Of course, she had food on her. What else would she do?
Paimons.
Yeah. She's gonna have food on her, like always. What do you want from me? Oh, right. Cool. We're near a teleport, so I can probably go back. So I completely forgot to open this and get all the shit. What's this do? With the energy when opponent trigger electro-related reaction. Oh, cool. It is nice to have another electro-based healer. Does he have anything relating to... Did it actually look? No, it doesn't look like he has any effects inside of... Oh, wait. The Hunter's Precision effect contained when the Hunter's Mark is activated. It's increased or conduct damage. Wow. Cool. That's neat. I do like having another spirit character, though. I guess I'll give him the one he's nights. What is this healing scale on? Where's the healing? Oh, okay. It's attack based. Okay. So do I have an attack person at once? Actually, I do. Yeah, this will work in electro charge teams. Why not? Maybe there'll be an electro charge Stellar Conduct Freeze team or something like that. That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll do Prospect Shovel then. I do imagine Stellar Glimmer is ice, or is freeze now. It would make sense. What's this music? Oh. It's not gonna let us fall off.
Wait.
Is the dog gonna distract? I knew it. They don't know how to deal with the dog. Dog's just running around.
Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around.
Oh, we have crouching. Been a while since we've done this. Hello, teleport. Also, I haven't actually looked at the map yet. Oh yeah. So we're not allowed out of here until we take this terrain, I imagine. And then we can unlock everything else. Obviously, we're going to go for one of these three. Probably this one, I have to imagine. Imagine, so that's a train station that's moving around. Maybe it's here? Flamefeather Valley. Snezhnograd's over here. Okay, got it. And this over here is Fellfrost Peak. And this is White Birch Snowgrave. Hawk's still distracting everyone. Need more sound. Give me a second.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor.
Alrighty. That works.
There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go. Tugarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty.
Oh, hi. Alright, that lets them get it off of us. I'll have it doing a sniff sniff.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal.
Hello. Sniff sniff. Imagine this is just the same building.
But if he picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
Sniff sniff.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch.
Oh, the entrance tunnel is right at Shishkin's residence. Now it's time to confront him.
Thanks for looking out for us.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Who are you? What's the matter?
People are coming in.
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomoroszk. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
Jigsaw, time to come clean.
owe you all an apology. This isn't who I am. We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly scarce resource. People everywhere are getting desperate. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, you know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought of my poor mother and father. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Then one day, I looked at the Crystal shipment in front of me, and a terrible, selfish thought entered my mind. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir...
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake. But the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen Crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of Crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Sretomoroszk for a long time now. The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the Crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait. The mayor's involved in this too?
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside
Yes.
counting carriages?
Yes.
In this weather?
Yes. Man, you do not understand. There are some people like me who are very resistant to weather. I may not be able to deal with heat much when I'm inside of the bed. I cannot sleep if there's any amount of heat or sweating I have to go through. But outside during the day, you can put me in 105-degree weather, with 3 layers of clothes on, and I will be fine. I will be able to do physical activity, like proper physical activity. And I can guarantee you that there are people who could do that in the winter.
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself. Take Shishkin and the mayor into custody and escort them back to Snezhnegrad.
You cocky little brat.
What a piece of shit. I'm so glad that we got to immediately go and absolutely destroy this dude's reputation. I like how this is a sort of like a mini Alyosha story, which is cool.
Yeah, something felt off, so I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm used to.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad.
I mean, this type of math is something like I feel like a lot of people would like learn this math in this type of situation. Like not like this exact situation, but situations like these where they kind of have to figure it out on their own. Math isn't as hard as people make it out to be. It's just a matter of learning it in a way that makes your brain understand it.
Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal.
I mean, your brain already does physics on its
all
own.
this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
But like, you can't like your brain automatically does a lot of physics calculations, which is why humans are so good at actually throwing stuff. So it's all a matter of figuring out what those calculations in your brain actually are.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
And the math he was doing was physics.
Even with that sob story he fed us, he was probably trying to keep the mayor out of it, not just mask his own motives. Without the compelling case you put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alyosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent.
Rokot?
They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stuzha, sometimes directly opposing the Tsaritsa herself. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't keep tabs on them.
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatyr myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need Crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you've heard of it.
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance, and your friend here too.
So not only was he lying about there being people he was trying to help, but he was straight up lying with a person nearby who was from said place. It was like, no one's lived there in years, bro. You're just lying.
I will report this incident to Snezhnegrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until new officials are appointed. We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible. Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Well, you always gotta know simple math a good bit. It's important. Thanks for me
Don't
too.
mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Was he just careless? Or was he being paid off too?
I imagine he was just too trustful of Shishkin, because, that's why he was continuously trying to... he was quote-unquote helping them to gain favor.
Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Crystal too. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to. Hold
on, let me grab the other topper real quick. Yeah, this story's good. I like it so far. I thought I saw something for a second. There are a lot of wom wom sounds going off right now. Yeah, even if I were to like walk out of here, I wouldn't be able to go very far. I doubt there's much here. I imagine we're going towards... No. There's the huntsman's cabin over this direction. Yeah, I could have sworn half of this shit wasn't here when I first came here, right? I don't remember this. I did find this, though. I did try going up it and stuff. It didn't work. I couldn't find... I also tried going around this way, but as you can see, you just hit a wall. And none of this is climbable, so... I probably could have gotten past, but it would have taken a very... Oh, what's this? Oh, new boss. It would have taken a very specific setup to do so. Yeah, I imagine this is just a cold barrier, not like an actual barrier. But, like, I don't think I could get past it. Yeah, this weather sucks here. Oh my god. I knew this place was going to be cold. I just didn't expect it to be, like, worse than Dragon Spine cold. Like, Dragon Spine is bad, but this is horrid. The fact there are people trying to take advantage of that? Oh, it's just so absolutely sick. It's just like, I genuinely... They did a good job making me absolutely despise Shishkin. Especially with his sob story. Oh, God.
All geared up.
Okay, we're gonna leave real quick. I can go back to the teleport later. I need to go to any of them, really. I need to swap real quick. I want to swap to this team that has the Traveler in it. Wait, no. Oh, stupid. Bastard. Trap.
Just what will we come across this time?
Oh, yeah. And with an off-field effect, I can now swap to a non, like, sub-DPS. There we go.
Begins.
Yes! Oh my god, finally. This is so good. I think she is still better for now in this team, but I will swap eventually. I'll probably swap to an Animo healer as well that isn't Sucrose. Actually, do I even have any other options? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I really want to see this ult really quick as well before I end. Yes. Hold on, I imagine this is going to trigger Stellar Glimmer as well, which is something I need to see what it does. Because I should already have the effect, right? Yeah, I should have everything. She's max level. Is this Stellar Glimmer? No? It's not. Really? Then what is Stellar Glimmer? Interesting. What's the ult cost? 60. Okay, I do get the ult boost. I do get the first one. Okay, so it's not... Is it melt? Don't tell me it's melt. What else could it be? I've tried freeze, it doesn't work. We already know Super Conduct is one of them. We already know Swirl is one of them. Is it? No. Is it? Is it Crystallize? Like glimmering gems? That kind of glimmer? Cryostorm. Okay, I want to see what this looks like. Oh my god, it is a spear. Oh my god, it looks so cool.
Nowhere to run.
There's still a conduct.
You stand condemned.
Okay, so it's gotta be melt, right? It's gotta be either melt or frickin' Geo or frickin' crystallize. I gotta try this out. Hold on. We're gonna put a Geo character in here. And we're gonna put a Pyro character in here.
What's our objective?
And I need it to be not raining. I like the way the spear looks. I wish we had an actual animatic for it, but I don't think we'll get that. Just set the time so that it just stops being raining. I wish we could set weather like you can in NTE. NTE's weather system is good. It's just that I hate that every time you do anything, it just tries to reset to whatever the quest needs. Okay, hold on. Is it?
Quake!
Is it? No? Is it? No. What could it be? Also, I literally just remembered. I said I would play this dude. Didn't I? Also, I would like to say that that makes that other than Escoffier, Traveler is our first proper off-field cryo character that follows the player. That is awesome. She's not very fast, but it doesn't need to be sometimes. It's awesome. Anyways, what is it? What is Stellar Glimmer? What? What is that? Wait, there's only Stellar Conduct and Stellar Swirl. What? What? Okay, Stellar Glimmer is not a thing. Good to know. It's not actually a thing. Thanks. That's so fucking useful. Good to know that I was being led on. I want to change this team at some point to be more cryo-based. I'm gonna fix that later, though. I'll definitely play this team at some point. I do, however, really want to play as this team just because it has Traveler in it now. So, plus I finally get to do it. Okay.